Good morning, everyone. Well, good morning, my time zone. I can actually say that this time. Oh, geez. It's been an interesting morning. It's been a very interesting morning. I'm gonna turn this down just a tiny bit more, cause this music is super hype. Okay, boop button. Hi. Whoa. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? Oh, geez. So I got an hour and a half of sleep. An hour and a half. That was it. Hour and a half. So yeah, I said yesterday I wanted to get up early and stream early, and my body was like, so early, you say? How early is early? Apparently it was very early. So most of the morning I've been trying to wake myself up. It's not really worked all that much. I thought about going back to like try and take a nap, but then I was like, if I take a nap, I'm just gonna miss stream entirely. Like, I'm just gonna sleep through stream. I knew it was gonna be like a thing, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna push through. I'm just gonna like be tired today and push through. But it's not too bad. The only downside is I don't have any soda. I have no soda. So I am sad. Numbers. There you go. But yeah. And is it on? AYN. Farika, thank you very much for that. Stopping in. Hi, how are you? I wanted to sleep in, but the husband and high school student wouldn't. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I don't know what it was. Like, I actually managed to go to bed on time last night. So, well, sort of on time. Like, okay, so me and sleep do not go mesh at all. So, I went to bed. Well, I was like, okay, well, I'm getting tired. I'm starting to yawn. Yawning is a very, very, very good sign for me, because it's like always in the most inappropriate moments where it's like midday and I know that I'm not tired, but I start yawning for no reason. I don't understand. But when I'm actually needing to yawn to go like to sleep or actually get tired, it doesn't happen. But last night I actually felt like I was getting tired, which was awesome. And it was about 11 o'clock, midnight, and I was like, okay, cool, I can go to bed early. So I went to bed. I like actually went to bed at, hi mom, how are you? I went to bed at 1 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep. Like, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna just fall right to sleep. This one dread is like, it's so terrible. It's not cooperating, but thankfully I get them fixed next Friday. So I go to bed at 1 and I'm in bed and I'm like tossing and turning. I'm like, oh, I thought I was tired. Like, I was super happy to be like, I get to sleep. No, I didn't actually like fall asleep until like 3 something, and then Cal's alarm was going off at 4:30, and I was wide awake at that point, and I was like, welp, I guess I'm awake now. High school teacher, so he's up at 5:30 and gets the kids up. She's the one who's like, nope, mom must wake up at 9 a.m. Oh no. Be like, you're old enough to know better. Just let me sleep. I let you sleep. But yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where I'm like, one of these days I'll actually get like a sleep schedule going, but it was apparently not yesterday. I am hoping to go to bed early tonight, which fingers crossed might actually happen. So stream will be stopping at the appropriate time, which should be 5 o'clock. knock on wood, should be. But there's a lot of times where I end up like streaming until like 8, 9 o'clock at night, so yeah. Again, me and moderation do not go well. Me and moderation do not go well together. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do, like I said, I want to do my best to cut stream on time today at 5 o'clock. I also don't remember when I followed you or that I have. I was gonna say, it's been a very long time. Meyer Hardware, hello. So it could have been 7 years ago. I took like a 7-year break. Yeah, it was definitely a while back, I'm sure. I've seen like a bunch of new, like, what is it, new old faces, like people that have coming back for like the first time since I've been back, which has been about a month and a half now, I want to say. Mid-July. So maybe, I don't even know. I'll have to get like check out my schedule. But yeah, so I haven't been back for very long, but yeah, it's 7 years since the last time I've been live. It's been a while. It has definitely been quite a while. I like seeing like people come back and be like, you are alive, and it's like, yes, hi. I'm wondering if it had to do with the Orlando Twitch group. One sec. That was very uncomfortable. Interesting. I had a Hot Pocket for breakfast. That was really weird. Sorry, it was also probably a tad gross. But I had a Hot Pocket for breakfast, and it was one of those meatball, I guess meatball marinara ones, and there was like crunchy stuff in the meatball, and I was like, ugh. So I don't know what it was. Orlando Twitch group. I that doesn't sound familiar. Like, I wasn't really in Orlando. The last time I was in Florida was like 2008. So probably not the Orlando Twitch group. It might have been like someone of someone, like knowing of a friend. I was also hanging out with like a lot of collaborator people, so like Jack Lafier. I was doing like the Jackass podcast with him, and then I'm trying to think who else at the time. He was like the main person. I did a lot of try-on games, so like Arcade, Atlas Reactor, World of Warcraft, a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. I don't think I streamed very much of it though. I did a bunch of variety. I don't watch a lot of podcasts. Yeah, I'm not sure, but welcome. Welcome in. I just DM'd and they made a mistake with their balancing of tier 7 citrus berries. They drop at the tier 1 rate. Oh, interesting. I thought they updated the berries so that they all dropped more. But I guess baby tier 7's not supposed to drop as much. I guess like we'll look at tier 6 and see like if tier 6 drops like not as frequently, and then tier 7, and then it's like way more. I mean, I get 20 per full inventory. Also, when did they make that change? Recently. It's in one of the patch notes. Let's look at patch notes. Search. Berry. No. Citric. is... A lot of people talk about citric berries. Where is it? There's no easy way to like search patch notes. It is here somewhere. I remember seeing it. That was July, so it's before or after July. Bows, attack range, saplings. Maybe it wasn't patch notes. Maybe it was just like something that was said. But I do remember them talking, like people were like, oh, the berry drop rate got better. And that was like just a couple weeks ago. Or just like a week ago or so. Announcements? Maybe it's in announcements. Because patch notes and announcements are two different things now. Wagons and carts. That's not it. It's supposed to be somewhere here, but I can't find it. Yeah. I don't see it exactly. I know Tell was talking about it. Yeah, I Tell and we were talking about that on the BitCast. And if I look at Citric. Citric. If I can spell it right. At least citric rates are better now. Maybe it was from the live stream? I don't know. This was 8:14. All citrics have the exact same rate now. Ratio of 1 to 1 or 0.02 regular berries. So. Yeah, I don't see... There was... I could have sworn it was in patch notes, but I guess not. But yeah, so people are saying it's dropping better, so... if they changed it with putting it, I'd be pissed and DM3 Blave about it. Dubsfly, hello, how are you? This is just from general chat. So... At least citric rates are better now. That's... did they do something with the drop rates? It feels more common now. And no one replied. So I don't know. Papa, hello, how are you? Peekaboo just stopped in to say hi real quick. So, hello. Work is crazy lady. Okie dokie. Have a good one. Ta-ta for now. Hi and bye. Thanks for stopping in. I'm trying to find this, like, post, but apparently the post isn't there, even though multiple sources have said that the berries have been better. So yeah, not sure. I see a bunch of like spawn rates, supply rates. I just typed in rate and that was like the wrong word to type in. But yeah. Well, when was update you were talking about? I want to complain about tier 1 ocean scales. The scales, so far as I know, the scales got a buff and the berries got a buff. So like, they seem to have dropped. It is still really bad. But I do remember them saying that they increased it at one point. They buffed that and it is in the patch notes, yeah. But the scale rate isn't good still. Like, it's not like fantastic, but it's still like better than it was. So. I processed over 50 fish. Yeah, it's a possibility. Yesterday I did a single boat, so 40, and I got 10. And then one time I did a boat and I got 1. So it's very, 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 very random. But yeah, I'm not seeing the exact thing. So sorry, I couldn't find the exact link. I thought I could, but apparently not. Welp. But speaking of finding the exact thing, we should probably get in game, because I have a lot of grinding to do today. Not first. I mean, technically you could steal the first command, because it only happens once per stream. You could steal it. Take it. Use it. Do your own. But yeah. Hi, Shock. I'm super tired today. I slept for an hour and a half. Gotta see it. Don't worry, you're still earning fish. No, it's exclamation point first. Bang first. There you go. Mere hardware got it. Oh, see? Rewards disabled. Yeah, because I'm still working on the redeems, and I have them like in draft right now. Well, I just said it. I was like, I literally just said it. Next time when Mad Dog comes in, that's usually what he likes to do, is just hit it first, and then sometimes, like a lot of times, like it's still there, but now he's gonna be like, grr. But no, I have a lot of stuff in draft, and so I didn't want to like have them posted, even if they're like, so like it's either take everything down or put it in like draft. I can't like have stuff posted and in draft for like what I was doing for some reason. So I just said screw it and I took everything down for the moment. I typed it in as soon as I heard it, but to be fair, I can be slow on the draw. That's fair. That's understandable. But yeah. I'm here early today. Yay. Why do you call it bang? I don't know. I've heard it in different terms, like exclamation point, but sometimes you just call it bang. Like, what's the origin of calling it bang? A bang refers to an exclamation mark in punctuation, often informally called a bang by printers and programmers, or American Sign Language ASL sign for a sudden loud noise such as a bang, bolt, or thunder. In the context of printing and programming, it is also a component of the interrobang, sorry, an unconventional mark that combines a question mark and an exclamation point, or an exclamation mark. So, there it is. It's a programming and printers term. Is it called interrobang? It's the like exclamation point with an exclamation point question mark. Interrobang. Wait, apparently you can Alt 8 2 5. Oh no. Alt 8 2 5 3. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. I wonder if I can copy it. Yeah, I can copy it. It looks like a light bulb. But yeah, so that is that. Okay, game time. Game time. I was using my my alt a little bit this morning. So while I was eating breakfast and doing some like minor work stuff, I had my alt running, gathering flowers because we need like 14,000 of them. And then I've been doing sand on my main. So I'm gonna try and finish off okay. I was like, why is it not working? Oh, my Magic the Gathering shirt. I wanted something cozy today because I like in general have been like super tired, and I was like, it's time to pull out the comfy shirts. So this is usually one of my like sleepwear shirts. I'm like in full pajamas right now. It's great. Absolutely great. Pause. Yay, now I can hear myself think. Ugh. Sometimes the music, like I needed the music to be hype this morning. Because if not, I was gonna be like falling asleep at the computer. So I've been listening to like drum and bass and like this, which is the kawaii mix, which is, it's a little bit like nightcore if people are familiar with nightcore. So it's kind of familiar like in that realm of things. The trestles, is that what it's called? Trestles. Yeah, my seating area with like the fire pit. It's really sad that we can't sit in the benches. I wish we could. I would really like to sit in benches, but you can't. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day. Yanni pays. But yeah, it took me like all day at one point to like get this organized because I was like, I don't know what I want. How do I? Oh, I have a lot of stuff here apparently. But I was like, I don't know what I want, and then I went through. I crafted like way more than I needed to, and then I eventually like, hey, I like this wall. I like this thing. I like this little wall, and then I planted. Are they still there? No. People destroyed my trees. That's fine. I planted some birch there so that it didn't look so bare. But people... We can sit on the ground, yes, but we can't sit on the benches. So, one day we will get that. Do I have enough room in my inventory? Oh, by the way, I have a lucille egg because I was farming sand earlier today and I wasn't paying attention and I got a lucille egg, so we can open a lucille egg. We can open it. Okay. We have 200. 200. But yeah, I was doing sand because I'm trying to finish off the glass files. I think, yeah, we're out of currently. So I'm trying to get it complete because it's taking up a lot of room in the stall. Like, as soon as I open the stall, you'll see it's like the entire row. It's like the entire row, and it's just glass files. So because we need so much of it, I'm trying to hard focus on it right now, and then I'm going to swap it to the bank. What we need 1,168. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty close. We are pretty close. So we need 10, 11, 12. So this whole row. So it's really not that bad. What I end up doing, I think I have stuff. I try to farm sand until I know like I have enough to fill the kilns. I come back, fill the kilns, and then go back out. Rinse, repeat. So, store all. Let's see what our egg is. Hatch. Hopefully we get either the orange and yellow or the red. Oh, ad break. Never mind. I'll wait. I'll wait for the ad break to be over before we hatch. We hatch it. No, I'm not wanting that. I want to pull that out. So then I can go. I keep dying because I'm in cloth. I just got it today, yeah. Because I was just doing the sand. And I was like, ooh, I can open that on stream. I wanted to immediately open it, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't. So I waited. I'm waiting. And now I'm waiting even more for people to get off break. Aw. I put the AC on today. I have like a really bad itch. Like right under like my rib cage. I think like I woke up with a little bit of a rash today. I think it's time to clean the bed sheets. But I like was tossing and turning last night and it felt like something like bit me. It was like very angry. And then I had like a huge rash when I woke up, and I like on my like rib cage, like underneath here, like huge rash. So yeah, not fun, but I need to not itch. Itching is the one sensation I'm like, I must do it. I must itch. But yeah, I should probably put like, I don't know if we have lotion or anything to put on it actually. I know we have Notosporin. It's not Neosporin because I'm allergic to Neosporin. So it's like a different active ingredient, but the same concept as Neosporin. So I don't know if that would do anything. I don't know. But yeah. So I turned the AC on today because I was like, I don't want to sweat and irritated even more. So this will be like the second time this entire summer that we've turned the AC on, which is kind of impressive actually. Okay, so we're back from break. We're gonna open the egg. Okay, so we want. Well, I'm missing a lot of the lucils, but I really want the orange and white one, or the orange and yellow. That's the one I really want. Confirm. We got beige. I think we already have beige. Yes, we already have beige. Sad face. Whoop. I don't think it goes for anything. Beige. 1,000. Yeah. I'm gonna put it... there was an owl. I don't know if someone's taken the owl out or not. Very random. Very random. Tools. Equipment. There used to be a lot more tools in there. Tier 3 tools. I don't know if Cal might have taken stuff out. He said he was going to do that at some point. Like, there was like a bunch of extra stuff, and he was like, I'm going to take some of this out. Okay, Lucille's in the box. Because we have the second bank up north, and I don't... He said something about taking the extras up there so it wasn't cluttering. There we go. So I was thinking about this, and good thing I did the research on it. I was like, you know what would be really cool is like while we're playing BitCraft, if we did like story time and find like a book to read, and then we'd have like not only like the BitCraft like VOD gameplay, but we could also do like a story time, and then like it does two things at once. But apparently is if you read stories out loud, it's a copyright infringement, because it's considered distribution of the writer's copyright. So it's a good thing I looked at that. I can do like public domain books. So I was thinking maybe finding a public domain book that would be interesting. But yeah, we'll see. This game looks pretty good. I need to save up to get it. It's very grindy. It's very resource heavy. If you've ever played RuneScape or Albion Online, this game is very much in that realm of things. I would say, so like there's a magic crap ton of items in the game. And it's a tiered crafting system. So everything, yeah, it keeps going. And this is resources. I'm only on tier 5. So it goes up to tier 10. And to do tier 10 stuff, it requires everything starts at tier 1. Yes. Ironhide, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. Because it's a tiered system, you're always gonna need tier 1 stuff, which is great for newer players. Walked away, but I could hear I got the beige one as well on my alt. Oh, it's cute. It is definitely cute. So the average time that people so far have said to get something to like level 100 is gonna be like 100 hours. Or sorry, I think 1,000 hours, something like that. It was like 700 hours or something absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so that's just if you grind one skill, and a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are part of settlements where they can specialize in what they do, or, gosh darn it. Well, I guess I will kill you again. 2 seconds. I have to focus in case I have to jump into the water. Because I'm wearing cloth gear right now. See, and I'm getting chunked down like crazy. I don't want to jump in, but I have to run. Yeah. There we go. Health pots. I haven't done any of the health pots actually. I played RuneScape and I eventually got away from it. Now I play games like Keeper, Planet Crafter, Brighter Shores. Okay, so one of the other big streamers in the game, Telleril, does Brighter Shores, or used to do Brighter Shores stuff. And he like really likes BitCraft as well. So I guess the two of them kind of have like a little bit of a community overlap as well. So if you like that, I've heard like you can feel like playing BitCraft. It is currently $30, and then once it gets wow, I'm like super raspy because my voice is like tired. It's currently $30, but once it becomes once it goes to launch, which should be in like a year to 2 years, like early access is going to be a very long time. At that point, it's going to be free to play. So after the year, 2 years of early access, once the developers think that the game is ready and the community thinks the game is ready, like they said multiple times, they're not going to rush anything. They're going to take their time and make sure it's a good product. It will go free to play later. So I already have like over 500 hours in it. So $30 was well worth. It was very much well worth. How do I plant tree seeds? You need to make the pottery. So if you go to the mason bench, it'll have stuff to make pots for the seeds. You have to make that, and then once you have all that, you have to open your crafting menu or your decoration menu. I don't know what to consider this. It is technically a construction menu, I guess. But it will have planting, and then you can plant via there. But it requires like 3 different things to. So. Oh no. I'll wait till you get back. You need to make a pot and cook it. Yep. I was surprised how much I like this game, as grindy as it is. It's very addicting. It is very addicting. I am also not really surprised, but impressed with how this game, as grindy as it is, still has the retention that it does. Yeah, we had a lot of people drop off once they hit like tier 6, tier 7, because like the grind gets really bad around that. Like right now, I need 2,000 of something to do my tier ups. So, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. So it just depends on. There are people, I was going to say, it depends on how fast you want to progress, but because there's people out there that are like trying to speed through it, and I'm like, take your time. It'll be here. Like once everyone gets to level 10, there's not going to be much else. Like, yeah, you can level all your other skills and professions and stuff, but what then? What then? So, yeah. I'm enjoying taking my time. I'm trying to get most things to like level 50, and then I'll get it to like level 60. It's like my fishing is level 60. My farming's just hit level 50. So my hunting is the only thing that's like super, super low. I'm not like a huge fan of hunting. Not a huge fan of it. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to be yawning all day. All day. Fishing is one of my absolute favorite things to do in the game. Hi, Dedusa. Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. How are you doing today? How was your stream? I missed a notification. Way earlier. Oh well. Sad face. It's okay. It was 19 minutes ago, which was Chelvy Gaming. Sorry, I missed that. It was 19 minutes ago. I apologize. Thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. Like I said, I'm sorry I missed that notification. It was a while ago. Hi, good luck. Thank you so much. Not many folks like hunting. It's true. It is true. That's like, so a friend of mine that we've been friends for several years now, and we've played many different games together. Decided to pick up BitCraft. Also, if you're here, thank you for the Prime. I saw it earlier. It's when I was talking to them, I was like, yeah, what's your favorite thing? And they were like, you know, hunting. And I was like, oh, thank God. So yeah, kind of enjoying that. If we'll have a hunter in our group again. Hunting wouldn't be so bad if your tier helped you kill lower level stuff way faster. So they did improve the bow. They increased the damage on it as it tiers or as rarity, or both. Both, I think, but it's still not much. It's not like a huge difference, so you can't one-shot something. For me, it's still poop. It's still poop. It's poople. For me, I just don't like when things run away from me. If things just stood there and died, then I think I'd have like a better time with it. But having to chase after something and then drag the cart, drag the body, and it's just, that part is tedious. Like going out and just, if you're not picking up the cargo, like it's fine. But no audio. Good morning. But yeah, so I need to work on it. I did do a bunch of like tier 1, I think, because the saggy, there's a place to get saggy birds like really well, and so I just went there and I started hunting stuff until level 30 so I could get leather done. I think I was getting leather to level 40. Yeah, so it's 10 above, which I just need to do hunting at this point. I am going to be yawning all day. I do apologize. I do not have any sort of caffeine in the house. And I've only slept for an hour and a half. So I'm hoping to be a little bit more energetic today than I was, but sad face. Sad face. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually end at like 4 o'clock and then go sleep. I have a lot to do today. I have to get stuff done for tomorrow, because tomorrow, Friday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow at 8:30 Pacific. So 8:30 Pacific. Sorry, it's like right when Shock usually goes live, which sucks, but it's when the sun sets here. We're doing the Scream stream, which is the thank you for supporting the channel, and you can watch me get scared. Yeah. You can watch me get scared. So we're gonna try and we tried last time and it didn't work, but we're gonna try again now that I've upgraded my graphics card or like my drivers and stuff like that, and like worked a few kinks out of the system. We're gonna try and play until dawn again. So, but yeah, the community has earned an hour of horror stream, and so we're gonna do that. And then also, it's gonna have like subathon rules, so like follows, bits, donation or tips, and like subs and all that kind of stuff adds to the time. So if people want to, and again, it's not mandatory. Last time we did it, we only did the hour, which was perfectly fine, because Outlast was 8:30 8:30 Pacific. So 11, no. 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So yeah, it's 11:30 your time. So it's super late for you, unfortunately. But there will be the VOD, and if you want me to send you the link to that, I can do that. But yeah, the last time we played Outlast because Until Dawn did not work. So sad face. But hopefully this time, because it was the #1 choice of the community voting, and so we will see. We will see if we can get it working. I would like to try and do like actual like incentives, like jump scare stuff, alerts and stuff. So I want to try and get that set up tonight and test it before I end up like committing to it tomorrow. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be pretty hectic tomorrow trying to make sure I stream. Moosey got another green frog. Oh. At least they're getting them. But yeah, so 8:30 tomorrow, and then the VOD will go up like immediately after, because I do dual streams, so I stream via Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time, and so it makes it very easy for the VODs, because as soon as I go like end up going off stream, then the VODs go up. So it's really nice. It is very, very, very nice. So yeah. Weirdly enough, people have told me how great like Until Dawn is. And so I'm actually like weirdly looking forward to playing that. If I have to play Outlast again, I'm gonna hate it. And not like I won't do it. I will still do the hour that I promise. But it scared me like several times the last time I played it. I like jumped, and like I ended up accidentally watching a single scene of the game because I was watching someone stream and I didn't realize they were playing Outlast. I just thought they were playing a different like horror game, and then people were like, "Oh my god, this is like the scene in Outlast," and I was like, "Oh no, I just spoiled a little bit of it," and I was like, well, apparently it's like the worst scene in the entire game that I ended up getting spoiled on, so I'm kind of glad, so that when it comes up I can just be like, nope, we're not paying attention to that. So I guess I technically saved myself, but we'll see. We will see. It is definitely very, very scary, so it makes me jump. Like just having the footsteps, the noise, the like heartbeat, the breathing, like of course like that's what it does. That's like what a horror game does. It sets the atmosphere to get you like anxious or to like elevate your emotions. So yeah, I'm very acceptable. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it? I can't think of what the word is. It's close to that, right? Susceptible. That's what it is. Susceptible. I'm very susceptible to it. So, yeah. So, it should be fun though. People enjoyed the last one, and that's all that matters. And then, where are we at right now on sub points? 43. Oh, wow. So, I only want to do one of them a month. So, for September, when September 1st rolls around, depending on where I am at, sub-wise, so if I'm below 50, it's like 250 is what we have to hit to get a Scream stream, and then if it's after 50, then we have to hit 100. So yeah, fun. But gives the community something to like work towards, which is nice. And it gives me time to like to have a breather. So I'm not doing it constantly. Ow. You're not gonna be able to see it. I like roughed up my skin today. I like horribly roughed up my skin. And I have like flakes of it everywhere. My hands were so dry. When I woke up and I washed my hands for like the first time, like they cracked. And so I should have put lotion on them and I forgot to. But it just means I'm dehydrated? ? Because yesterday my lips were chapped and I was like, that definitely means I'm dehydrated. If my skin is like dry and my lips are chapped, well, it's a pretty big indicator that I should drink water today.
We miss you, Arlie. I miss you all.
Oh, I just realized Nightbot's gonna yell at me in like 3 minutes to drink more water, but I already did, so we're good. So one of the things that I was working on this morning, maybe an afternoon nap, and I'll get to watch a little bit of it. Maybe. I don't want you to stay up too late, because that's like really late for you. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. You should be in bed. Yanni phase. Speaking of bedtime, Yanni phase bedtime. Oh, this morning I was working on organizing. So an organizing website called Notion. I was actually like I was doing like tutorials last night for it, but I'm like setting it up so hopefully I can actually like be more organized and like have more stuff like prioritized and like have more of a to-do list and not be so like chaotic. And then it's just a matter of like me actually keeping with a good schedule at that point. And so yeah, it was really cool. I was working on it. I like doing the bullet journaling stuff, and so it's kind of like the extreme version of bullet journaling. And I have like, I used it a little bit yesterday, and I have like a bunch of notes that I like transferred over and stuff. So I've been working on it a little bit more this morning and doing like formatting and like formulas and widgets and like getting it set up to like look like what I want. And so far it's been good. So far it has been good. It's slow. It's a slow process though, which is something I noticed. Because I'm just learning it. I'm sure it'll get faster over time. Because like I don't know what half the buttons do. So, but I have like the calendar. I have like a weekly breakdown. I have like a to-do list, and then I just need to figure out what I want to do from there. Yeah, there's a lot that I still need to add to this. Like a habit tracker. I want to do more in the means of like documenting I don't want to say like my life, but like my life in general. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I should probably know when that is or when that happened. So definitely like writing stuff like that down, having everything resource wise in like one location. I definitely want to use it for BitCraft because a lot of times I'm like looking for resources or websites and they're all over the place. They're in like different Discord channels and I have to go through like favorite lists and stuff like that. So I'm like, if I could have everything in just one spot, that would be great. And so that's my goal, is to use it as like, I called it like the second brain. So it's kind of like that if people have heard that term before. It's been something going around the internet for quite some time now, in the, like journaling and bullet journaling sphere of things. But yeah, so I'm going to turn it into my second brain. I have a planner. I never use it. I bookmark everything in Firefox. I bookmark a lot and I save a lot of videos, and I need to be more deliberate with like the information. So I actually, I forget who said it, but there was somewhere that was like the internet brain rot and like the things that we consume. Like consider like your brain like a hard drive, and so like you can only put so much in it, and most of the time people are putting in like TikTok or like memes or videos and stuff like that. So trying to be more deliberate with like what media I consume. So we'll see. We'll see if it works, because I know for me, I like, of course, the like watching YouTube stuff. So like I don't want to completely take it out of my I guess my daily life, but like at the same time I know that like it's bad if I'm sitting there for 8 hours doing that, which is what happens usually on the weekends. I'm playing BitCraft offline and watching just nothing but YouTube videos. So, not the best. I did Evernote for a while though. I also remember that. I'll have to remember what my Evernote password was. I saved a lot of things in Evernote, like recipes for stuff, because it was easy to comment or to copy and paste and like save it that way. Instead of saving an entire bookmark, I could save like just the recipe. And it worked out really well for a while. I'm gonna have to see if I still have that password or stuff. So who knows? It should be somewhere. We're getting close. Yeah. So we're getting close to the water, which is good, because we can head back and do smelting or kilning, firing. Firing. A kiln is firing. We can fire some from glass. I usually try and get like a full inventory. I'm gonna be yawning all day. All day. It also doesn't help that because the air conditioner's on, I'm like cold. So my body's like, oh, this is like perfect sleep. Grr. Grr. It says anyone want to buy tier 5 epic gloves, but they don't say what it is. They don't say if it's cloth, leather, or plate. They just say epic gloves. I thought about trying to do something with my dreads today, but I was like, I don't feel like having my hair up. But now I have this one problem child that's just like sticking out. It's like, I think it's because of the there's a hair tie or like a rubber band that's there that's making it stick out. That is making it stick out. Ooh, I like that. There's multiple sand. Peacemaker season 2 premiere in 6 hours. Ooh. That was a good show. I liked Peacemaker. Peacemaker and The Boys was really good. Definitely on the extremely adult side of TV, but it was still really good. We were talking about TV shows last night, and I forgot to write down what people were suggesting, but I like remembered. I was like, Alien Earth. Johnny Face. Ooh. I might be able to go get soda. I hear cow home. I'm gonna start this next one and then I'm gonna get up for a sec. And then I'll be right back. And then I'll get munched on by a jackal, because that's usually what happens when I'm on this side of the water. But I'll be right back really quick. I got soda. Poor Nightbot is gonna tell me to drink water, and I'm gonna be like, nope, I have soda now. Yeah. So Cal came home with groceries, so I helped him put groceries away, and then I got soda. It has ice because it's warm soda. I need. Oh shoot! I need to put more of that in the fridge. Actually, I get a cookie, and I have soda. I have cookie crumbs. Chocolate chip cookie crumbs all over my face. So yeah, hopefully this will keep me awake more. Yeah. It was funny. He was like, I see how it is. And you just come out here for soda. And I was like, maybe. Maybe. Ooh, patch notes. Oh. The above patch notes is now available on the default main build. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Very interesting. Okay. It's so funny because I'm part of so many different BitCraft Discords. Anytime there's an announcement, I literally get like 5 different pings and notifications. So then I have to go through and mute, but like read every single one of them to get the notification to go away. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, that was one of the things I was doing earlier this morning, was setting up my Notion, trying to get stuff organized. I don't know. There's something about for me especially, if it's out of sight and if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And so it's really hard sometimes when I have like tasks or things that I need to do, and if I don't see it in front of me being like, hey, you should do this, I will just ignore it. And so I do that a lot with you and stuff that's like in the house. So like the same pile of clothes could sit there forever, and if my brain just like, hey, that pile of clothes now lives there, I will forget that it's even there, and then it'll be like a month and it's been like, I haven't touched this. Oh, I probably should touch that. I just added more to the pile, and it was just like blinders, like, so it sucks, and it's something that I want to break myself of. And so hopefully hopefully I can, oh, it's a Goombar, with like a planner and doing the Notion and working more with like a calendar and stuff like that, I can do a little bit more organization, fingers crossed, hopefully, and make it not so out of sight, out of mind, but more so, hey, you should do this. This is now on your priorities list. Or, hey, maybe you can do this at some point. It's just funny because every single time I've done like this item is a low priority item, I've never done it. So I have to actually like be deliberate with like what I want to put on to-do lists. Because if I'm like, maybe one day I'll do this, it will never happen. So, and I need to stop doing that with like stream stuff, especially because like it's been a month and I still need to do redeems, and I still need to make my emotes, and I still need to make like a bunch of like graphics, and it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I've prolonged it so long that it's now like a stressor. Like I want to avoid it. Instead of it being like, oh yeah, that'd be fun to do, it's like, oh gosh, it's been so long. Oh no. It's like replying back to someone after a week and you're like, maybe if I just never reply back. It's the same feeling. So it sucks, but at the same time, like I need to just do it. Just do it. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. We'll see if I even stick with it. I want to try because it's going to be via computer. I can like copy and paste and I can duplicate stuff like pretty easily. So I'm looking forward to that, where I remember when I was doing analog bullet journaling, I'd have to make each spread each time, and it would take me like an hour to make each page or each like spread for like the week or something, and I was like, ugh, I can't keep doing it. So now at least I can just hit copy and paste and it does it for me. Yeah, my hands are so dry. They're like cracking. But also like if no one's like used Notion before, apparently there's like an AI that's part of Notion now, I guess the free version. And so it can like set up stuff for you, be like, I would like you to make a graph that tells me like so and so and so and so, and I would like you to formulate, and then it will actually like make the graph and like the table or whatever you're asking it to do, the template essentially. So it's actually really cool. Stuff like that is really cool. Sup nerds? Hi Rifter, how are you doing? We're talking about nerdy stuff actually. We're talking about working with Notion. Oh no, I missed. He's probably gonna kill me. 'Cause I'm in cloth gear. 'Cause why not? I keep forgetting to like switch my gear if I'm gonna be... I should at least be in leather. Yeah, it's complete cloth gear. Terrible. Terrible. Ooh, we have settlement things. Mog asks, why are some negative? So like we have the spreadsheet for the tier 6, and like some of the numbers on the sheet are like -10, and so Mog was asking why, and it's because of overflow. I added too many of stuff in. So like brick is -40. We have 40 over what we need, and that's really because I put the refined stuff that I had in my storage in, and so the numbers were originally correct until I did that. So I made things more complicated once again. Look at all the sand. It's so much sand. Oh. I need more caffeine. Hunting lucils. Sort of. I'm getting the rest of the tier 1 vials together. It just so happens that I can get lucils as well. I did get one lucil earlier, which was the beige one. So if you don't have a beige one, it's currently in the box next to the bank. Because I already had it, so I just put it in the box. I put it in the box. But yeah, we need, I think, like 200 more vials, and I'm gonna pretty much have that as soon as I get back to town. Because I have some cooking, I think, already, and then these ones. Oh no, I'm making a point of not collecting pets. I only want the ones that I want. Fair. Definitely fair. Which ones are the ones that you want? so that I know if I get it, then I can send it. Ugh, I've got to be yawning all day. I only got an hour and a half of sleep, so that I'm cold. So with my body being cold, it's just like I want to curl up. Just my croclin that I already have. Oh, okay, that works. Watch, I'm gonna get a lucille egg now, and it's gonna drop on the ground, and I'm not gonna pay attention. It's gonna be a thing. I should probably go get something to put on so I'm not so cold, because that's also making me tired. And I know as soon as I put stuff on, it's gonna warm up to the point that I'm like, too warm, but that's fine. I can go put some. Do I need to keep my grass closed? They have a buff. Nope. Not that I know of, at least. Yep. Nope. They don't do anything. I just have mine in the vault in case, like, I need them cosmetically. I put everything in my vault. Cosmetic. Hi, Day. How are you? Good afternoon. I'm gonna be yawning all day. I'm like yawning to the point like my eyes are like watering. It sucks. But it's either that or go take a nap. I can't complain much in the noob area farming tier 1 hides. Nice. For my next batch of tool productions. It's like the best place to harvest tier 1. Oh yeah. Go to one of the starting cities and just kill all the birds. I need the space as well as flint stuff. I cleared 11 slots. Oh wow. Oh, no, it was just sand. I got excited. I saw that something dropped and I was like, ooh, lucille? But no. I need to fix my cushion. Give me one sec. New areas are dead now. Yeah, I saw that. I've gone back to a couple of the starting zones every once in a while. And they are so dead. It's like both, it's like a bittersweet thing for me because I'm like, yes, come to Ember Isle. Indeed. But it's bittersweet because I'm like, I remember seeing everyone playing and like hordes of like 100 people just in the starting town, and now it's just dead. Now it's just dead. I also, it was funny, I saw someone saying that they just started playing and they were like, oh, it's a dead game. No one's at towns. And it was like, excuse me? Like, the whole point is to go off and make your own settlement or join a settlement somewhere else. Of course they wouldn't be in the starter towns. And so, like, someone else replied with, like, a screenshot of their settlement, and there was, like, 40-some people just hanging out crafting. And be like, here's where all the people went. Which is funny. Even the claim I'm with had dozens of folks running around, and now I only see 4 or 5 on at a time. Yeah, a lot of people have, I guess, I would say got burnout, or I don't know, maybe just felt like the game wasn't meshing with them, like it was too grindy for them at that point. That sucks. Alright, I need to go get something warm to put on, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. This hoodie is probably overkill, but I'm cold. And so if I get warm or overheated, then I'll take it off. But the only thing is, this hood is like very bulky. It doesn't want me to, like, lean back. This is actually, the Nerd Forge outfit line. I forget what the name of it was called. But yeah, it's Nerd Forge's, clothing brand. It's so nice. Oh. It's, like, intricate. It's, like, embroidered and detailed and super nice and super fancy. Like, I shouldn't be wearing it right now. I usually wear it like when it's like going to be like out and about and appreciated, instead of like sitting at home sweating in it. But I want to wear it right now because it's all cozy. I couldn't find my it's probably in the dirty hamper. But my go-to throw on if I'm cold is my Game of Thrones like crop top. This is also a crop top-esque sweater, but I need to get more of these because I like the aesthetic of it, of having like the short sweater-esque thing, but I need something that doesn't have such a bulky hood. The hood is a lot. Like, I could just put it up. There we go. I am an agent of chaos. No. It is too warm at that point. It's gonna get super annoying though, so I might have to like switch what I'm wearing at some point soon. Cause this, like, it's pushing against my like spine. It's so annoying. The worst part is I don't have cow here to fix it so that it lays flat. So I'm probably just messing with it even more and it's becoming more and more uncomfortable. Of course. This is my life. I put on something because I know it's going to be comfy and then it's not comfy. I'm going to go wallow in bath. I don't know if you'll still be here when I crawl out. Probably. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half and I want to try and at least stream for another 3.5 hours. So, what town am I hiding in? My own town. This is the Ember Isle. We put tier 5 because we wanted to let people know we were tier 5. And then once we tier up, then I put tier 6. But I should probably just not, seeing that people can now right click and see that what tier you are. So I should probably just take off the tier 5. Hello, there you are. The nerd herd. Nerd commander. How are you? Hello. I like your crown. You have a spiffy crown. Your crown is better than mine. Hello. They stole my hat. That's what the hat that Mog usually wears. Oh, I like your... That's cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. The star symbol. I like how I'm back to pretending like I'm working, but it's not nearly as good as it was last time. Because it was like spot on in that crack and it really looked like I was working on something. Rumored tier crafting stamina multipliers. So, oh wow. Tier 3, 1.03. Tier 4, 1.16. Tier 5, 1.28. Jeez. Just visiting. Welcome in. Feel free to look around. There's not much in the means to see. It's pretty open. I like, it is what it is. But yeah, we have a mine. I think it's pyrolite. We have a pyrolite mine. Everything's very functional. It's form over, or sorry, it's function over form. So, yeah, there's like, this is the most aesthetic thing that we have. Oh, which is funny because I almost didn't make it. Cal made that, like the area over there. Cal made that. Oh, that's my boat. I forgot I had my boat out for all that ocean fishing I was doing. Oh, I have a carpentry? Oh, interesting. Swim. Oh, shoot. I should do those. Claim. Do I has... No. I should check in my house really quick to see what I have. I need to do more tier 4 ocean fishing. That seems to be Svim's demand most of the time. Is ocean tier 4, yeah. Oh, that's regular fish. Interesting. I have that. Split. I do not have the tier 4 fish. I don't think. And then the tier 4 scale we don't have because it would be right there. Do we have ocean fish? Ocean fish. Gosh darn it, we don't. We need the mossy fin. We don't have enough for that. Grrr. Well, one is better than nothing. But yeah, I need to do tier 4 ocean fish, which I think is Plague Garden. Maybe is Plague Garden. I'm jelly because your house is so big. What codex did you last craft for that size, if you can remember? This is the rank 5, which was codex 2, or tier 2 codex. Tier 6 and tier 7, which are the last two, are tier 3 codexes. So yeah. You have your headset on. Nice. I haven't had audio up until now. Oh. Oh, I forgot. You said something and I was like, oh, because I was talking to you and I was like, if you want to look around, you can. But yeah. You're most welcome. Yeah, I think tier 1 through 3 was tier 1 codexes, and then 4 and 5 was tier 2, and then 6 and 7 are tier 3. And you only need 1, which is good. So, and then my house is the tier 5. I have the visual glitch that shows a tier 3 tree in the middle of your town. That's funny. Nope, no tier 3 tree. We have a tier 6 though. That's right there. That we're going to keep forever and ever and ever. I am still cold even with this sweater, so I should probably go get something else. I'm going to put something else on. What do I want to put on though? What would be nice and warm? I'm trying to think if I have like a sweater of any kind. I crafted far too many codexes for housing, not remembering it only needs 1. Well, thankfully they sell pretty nicely actually. I bought, I think, both my tier 2 codex, or no. I bought most of my tier 1 codexes, and then I think I made 1 tier 2 codex. But yeah, most people I've seen just buy them. Okay, I did fill that back up. I was so worried that I like went through, grabbed everything, but didn't fill it back up. Because we need like 2 more rounds of vials. Oh, that's hilarious. There's like tier 3 trees and the stone. That's where all our tier 3 trees went. Jeez. No wonder they're not spawning anywhere else. They're spawning in the middle of our town. That's so funny. Yep. They're spawning in the middle of the town. I can't wait for Cal to see that, because Cal has been complaining that we haven't had tier 3 trees in our settlement, or in our like island, because we used to get tier 3 trees like back here a lot We don't anymore. And so he's going to see that and be like, which is going to be funny. Okay, I'm going to switch. I'm going to go. I think I might have like a better sweater, or maybe I'll put a long sleeve on. We'll just change clothes completely. But I'll be right back because I need to get warm and I'm cold. So. Alright, this should be a lot better. It's like an actual, like, thermally... The ears don't want to stay showing, I know. It's like a thermal long sleeve thing. So hopefully I can stay warm in this. It being cold right now in the apartment is actually on purpose. Because it's supposed to be 90s today. And so... We turned the AC on last night so that we could keep the place cool, and then that way we didn't have to, it's easier to, like, have it a consistent temperature before it gets hot versus trying to fight with, like, cooling the place down. So it's really cold in preparation for it to being, like, in the 90s. So I think the AC is working too well. I like the ritual circles of braziers over by the sea. Yeah. We didn't have anything else to do with them. And it reminded me of Survivor. So, I'm only 8 degrees Celsius and my socks are not thick enough. Frosty Squirrel, your name is definitely Frosty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily, if I'm at home, I don't like wearing socks. The only time I wear socks is if I'm, like, out. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. That was the British lady. Called Weakest Link. That was a good show. What did they say when the tribe has spoken? You must now leave the island. That's what it is. The tribe has spoken. I wanted to do something like that with, like, this area and have it, like, set up like Survivor and, like, the fire pit and have like the bleacher seating, but it didn't work. I like the aesthetic just didn't like mesh very well, and then we just left the torches over there in case we need them at some point, but for right now we just have okie dokie. Bye, thanks for stopping in, have a safe journey home. But yeah, so it's just amusing. I wanted to do more and like have maybe like an actual like ritual circle over there, but no. But no, Cow didn't want it. It's fine. I will make my ritual circle somewhere else. That reminds me, I needed to put more soda in the fridge. Sad face. I gotta go back to work, headset off for the next 4 hours. Okie dokie, have a good one. Hopefully work isn't too bad for you. Hopefully the 4 hours goes by quick. And that's pretty much the time for my stream. My stream will end right when you get off work. Less soda, more water. Yeah, but I have to stay awake. Mer. Mer. Ah. There we go. I need to clean my microphone. It's because I'm holding it with like sweaty hands a lot of times, and so now I have like palm sweat on my microphone, and it's not cool. Just need to clean it off. Get like a Clorox wipe and wipe it down. I don't think we have any Clorox wipes left after doing our last cleaning. I need to get more Swiffer stuff. So I have like a really long handled Swiffer that is used to like dust in like the corners of the room and stuff like that. And I think I need more of the Swiffer pads. My Friday has just started. 12 hours of daily life events. Well, enjoy your Friday. Every day is my Friday. Well, I guess now that I'm streaming, not technically, because I try not to stream as much on the weekends. That way I have some time off and I'm not just go, and I can actually like relax a couple of days. But Fridays are usually when I do like my special event streams. So like BitCast, the VODcast we do on Fridays, which will be not tomorrow, but next Friday actually. So we'll have another BitCast episode 3. And then tomorrow is the Scream stream at 8:30 p.m. PST. So Pacific time. I look forward to like doing that for the community. Even though I hate being like scared, it's still something that's like, yeah, you guys worked for this. Congratulations. So it's nice. It's nice to do something that people enjoy watching, which is me being tormented and suffering by a horror game. Almost done with vials. Almost done. And then I can transfer them to my bank, and then we can take them off the sheet. Who did the 2K bricks already? That was The name escapes me. DACA. DACA did it. I wanted to say driven. I knew it started with a D. But yeah. One day, 2 hours. They still haven't. Machine. I think they already had a lot of them saved up. And that's primarily all they do is masonry, which is great. Absolutely great. It's so cool to think about like our small community that we have and how everyone has like their own like roles in things, and it just so happens to be like different. Like we have a mason, we have like people who are willing to cook, we have people that are willing to do cloth, we have people that are willing to fish, we have people that are willing to like smith, like all these other things. Like we have just a hodgepodge of people that just work out really well. I guess he doesn't care about that claim. Because it's like 1 day, 2 hours, and 3 minutes. And like, I don't want to add supplies to it if he's trying to get it to go down. Because this is the last thing I need is him be like, well, I was trying to get rid of it. Well, pull up the claim then. Oh, yawny face. It's very rude to yawn out without covering my mouth, but it is what it is. We're just gonna name it the Ember Isle. Yeah. So then once I finish the vials, I need to figure out what I'm working on next. Because we also completed all of the tier 2 ingots. We had a lot of them just sitting in the storage. He's the brick guy. I've seen his videos. I forget that he does videos. I totally forget about that. I just followed. Grinding masonry. That was last month. Oh, no new ones. Last month, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. He just put out, I wish I started playing BitCraft online this way. And it's the Hearth. It's like so cute. Exploring secret spots and tips in BitCraft. It's funny. So once a vial is done, what? I guess I can go back to doing fish oil. Once a vial is done. It's so quiet. I'm used to the sound of hammers going mad. It's kind of peaceful. Yeah, I try, like, sometimes I will, like, zoom in to hear it. But for the most part, yeah. They were some of the ones I watched when I first started. Very helpful. That's so cool. That is definitely cool. I think I watched like one of the videos it looked like. I just consume a bunch of like BitCraft stuff and I never really pay attention who it is, unless like I really know. Like Teleroll is easy to figure out. Recently uploaded. 6 days ago was the recently uploaded. Someone's making fishing rods. Oh, that was my stream. Ravi plays. These are all streams. So we haven't actually had that many new videos out. Welp. Okay. I need to get on that. I horribly need to get on that. So I need to figure out what my... Oh, I just rolled over. It just rolled over. I think I have that stuff. Oh, I don't. At least have that. Nails. Oh, I have that already in the thing. I'm going to do that before I forget. Because I think I had it crafting already. Yep. What if I got rid of it? Interesting. I didn't think that, well, I need to get the bark, the tier 3 bark for that parchment, and I don't think I have any more in the house. Yeah, I don't think I have any more in the house. Ad break. Yawn if he's bedtime. I hope I can make it until 5. We'll see. I'm trying to think what else I have to do today other than setting up for tomorrow. My Notion isn't completely set up yet, or else I'd look at it and be like, this is what I have to do, but it's not set up. My finger is cracked. Hi Floof. Long time no see. How are you? I just made a Python app that reads your screen and calculates time remaining for crafting jobs. Ooh, that's cool. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, wrong bench. Wrong bench again. That bench. On my original settlement, the creator, she helped Austin Whitry create the music for BitCraft. That's so... I like the music. The music is so well done. Mad Dog with the wee. Are you feeling better today, Mad Dog? Hopefully. Hopefully you're feeling better today. Traveler task. Collect. Collect. $50. Jeez. I'm still so far away from that. Ow, hiccups. Oh. Stretchy face. Bah. Okay. I don't want to get too comfy because if I get too comfy, I'm just going to start falling asleep. That's the last thing I need, is to start falling asleep on stream. But I can feel my eyes are just like ready to go. But I know if I get off and I take a nap, then I'm not going to want to sleep later. I'm not going to want to sleep later. People are in the chat talking about selling epics, I guess. Oh, yeah. Epic cloth gloves listed. Tier 5. Don't worry, I have seen streamers fall asleep and then when we secretly gift subs, etc. to jolt them awake. That's funny. I guess I should put the scream alerts on today instead of tomorrow. Keep me awake. Oh. Congrats. That's supposed to only be once per stream. I guess it's once per stream per user? Maybe? I don't know. Shock used it earlier. That's why I was like, oh. Ooh, are we done? Are we done with files? Oh, okay. What? Well, I mean, it worked now, so... I don't know if the setting on that is worked. Gummy bears. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this would be 11. And I need 1168. So I need more. If it's not bought, is it really your stream? If what's not bought? Oh, if it's not borked. Yep. It's true. The Queen of Bork. Welp. I won't need more glass for a while. Well, tier 1 at least. Oh my gosh. I auto-corrected and like borked. It borked the bork. Bork bork. Speaking of Bork Bork, the dog that Shock had last night, I don't know what it was, but it just like weirded me out. He asked like what I thought of it, and I was like, kill it with fire. It has lines as if it's from Paw Patrol, like some cheesy, like cartoon dog type answers, and I was like, oh no, this is terrible. I mean, it kept cracking me up how bad it was, which was great for what it was, but I was like, oh my god, kill it with fire. Was AI? Yeah, it was the AI dog. It was really funny. Oh. You want to ask him about it? Apparently it's like 2 years old or something. Oh. Let's try to get in an uncomfortable position to sit. And maybe that'll wake me up. Brr, brr, brr. I mean, I guess I could slightly work on things while I'm doing this. Did last epoch get a an update? Oh no, it's just drops, it looks like. Maybe it did get an update. Huh. Interesting. Because I see a bunch of people playing it right now. Okay. Edit. What is this? Why is this being weird? That should not be... Huh. At our current trajectory, we should be entering the land of permanently less than 2k per players on BitCraft today. Really? From what I saw from Tellerill's graph at Bitcast, it seems to be at least a little bit steady. So the core people will be here. Well, I was going to work on stuff, and I just realized that I would have to get into my hard drive and DaVinci at the same time, which is very resource heavy. That, and I can't remember exactly what I was working on at the time, so... Consistently losing 1k players every 3 weeks straight line, so fit so far. Fair. Samuel Janito, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. I think for it being such a heavy resource game, it doesn't feel like we're losing players because like everyone's kind of doing their own thing. So like maybe if you were in like a big empire, you would notice it. Maybe. But like here in our tiny island, secluded away from people, I can't really tell that we're like losing people. Not even much competition at expiring settlements. I picked up 3 yesterday. Oh geez. So how does that work? Do you have to have the codexes? Or do you just click on the totem? Like how does getting a settlement, like an expired settlement, work? A supply pack on your back and ready to click take ownership on the totem. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. There's a place south of us right now that's going to be going down, I think, in a day. I'll keep an eye on Kotonoe. Is Kotonoe actually having issues? Because I thought they were like thriving. I was but Tortuga here, Hulky's claim, this one seems like it's about to go down. I'm part of it just to check in on them. But yeah, they have like, oh, I guess they put stuff in. They did put stuff in. Yay! Yay, he's paying attention. Perfect. Because it was like 1 day and it was about to expire. So that is good that they are paying attention to that. Oh, I really hate this. How tired I am. I might actually have to go nap. I don't usually nap very well, but it's getting to the point where it's really hard for me to focus on literally anything, and my eyes are so heavy that I feel like I literally could just pass out. I'm able to do something cool. I can create multiple screenshots, then export them to my 3D printer and make my little dude. That's so cool. I want to see a picture of that when it's done. That would be so awesome. Hi, Mog. But yeah. I might actually have to go take a nap. Hello, Mog. Hello. I really don't wanna. But I'm starting to realize that if I don't, it's going to be very bad. And self-care is an important thing. Okay, so. No, store all. I only need 68. Split stack. 8. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11,000 or 1,100. 1,100. Where is 1,168? Perfect. In that case, I'm gonna watch Alien Earth. Yeah, that sounds amazing. At some point, I will watch that show. At some point. Today is not that day though. Scholar. Store all. I'm going to transfer all this, update the sheet, and then I'm going to take a nap. I really have to. It's like my worst... It's like the one thing where I'm like, oh, I don't wanna at all. No spoilers for you. It's true. Wait, what is this? Oh. I don't think my bank is going to have enough room, but I don't think there is a vials thing. What's the word I'm looking for? Cargo. I don't think you can put vials in a cargo. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 68. Resources, vial, tier 1, 1168. Name, Ember, and then submit. It doesn't want to submit. You will submit, damn it. There we go. Tier 1 vials are done. And we have 350 tier 2. And we need 586, so we're almost done with tier 2. Nice. I will work on that later. Okay. really hate to do this. I keep saying this over and over again. But it's like it's only been an hour and a half or 2.5 hours of me starting to stream, and I hate like just stopping stream in the middle of the day. It doesn't make me feel very good and kills the consistency of my stream a lot of times. But I am suffering to the point where I need to take a nap, and my body's not giving me a choice. So hopefully going to take an 1.5 hour nap. Hopefully so that it doesn't completely mess me up for tonight. And then I will see about getting back online, but who knows? Who knows? I might have too much I need to do. I would like to, if I'm up at 3, maybe 4, stream for another hour or 2. But it sucks. I gotta take a personal day. Like, I'm treating it like work. I'm gonna actually start doing that because I'm taking too much time off of streaming, and I'm not like starting stream when I need to stream. Like today was like on time, so like I'm supposed to start streaming like 10-11 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm supposed to start streaming. So I'm gonna start actually treating it like a job where I like have to take PTO, and I have only so many hours, and like I have to stream for so many hours to gain like a personal day. And then I can only take so many days off. Like, I think that would be healthier for my mindset to do something like that than continue in the direction that I was going for a while, which is not being consistent and streaming whenever. So that's why really my brain is like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And then my body's like, you're gonna have to do it. You have to take a nap. But yeah, so tomorrow is the big important Scream stream. Make sure you set it on your calendars if you're able to make it. Awesome. I know it's gonna be late for a lot of people, but it's gonna be 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern, and I'm gonna set up alerts so that you can scare me even more, and do other stuff like that. It's gonna be subathon themed, so any follows, any bits, any subs, anything will extend the timer past the hour. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get the game working tonight, and then tomorrow will be good to go. If I don't see you guys later, have a good rest of your day, evening, time zone. I will definitely see you tomorrow. But hopefully, knock on wood, I will be back later. Make sure to follow the Discord. If you aren't already in our Discord, that is where I do all of my socials. I don't have a social media page. I know I have like a Twitter linked, but I never use it anymore. So if you want to keep up to date with what's going on, make sure to get into that Discord. But yeah, thank you. I know you could be anywhere else. Thank you for spending time with Sleepy Kitty. So I'm gonna go nap. I don't want to, but like a whiny kid throwing a tantrum, I don't want to take my nap. And I should. So thank you, everyone. I'm gonna just raid into Darude. He's probably gonna be like, what? Why are you raiding? You just started. But if people wouldn't mind sticking around really quick, I love you, Mom. We're gonna do that raid, and then everything should be fine. Yeah. We're gonna raid into him, and I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you. Go now. Get totally not pushing. We're starting the raid, so once that's set up, then we will head over. Okie dokie. Bye, everyone. Thank you for the short